Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to. I ain't got much to show. Um, hasn't been much really going on. Finally got some a nice day on a weekend, on one of my days off, so I can actually come out here and do something. So I got one mod done on mullet, Grinch Snot. You need to try to really keep with the name. It's Grinch Snot. That's why I named it, because I mean it's green, it's ugly, and does fantastically well. So, anyways, um, I got one little mod done. I changed it back over to 2S because it seems like it fits on there a lot better. Let me see if I can get this to come down here. Oops, other way. And then you can see, show you what I'm working with here. So I got me a new battery tray. You see, there's nothing on the skids whatsoever. Nothing. I got a battery tray from Rock Pirates. I'll play with my gimbal here a little bit so that I can set this up here on this tray right here. Show you. You can see it a lot better if I do it this way. Rock Pirates battery tray. And I got it set with some Velcro on there. I can just put some Velcro on here too so I can keep it from sliding around. I had with I was using a 2200 before, but I'm going to try it with the 2S because this is so much smaller and so much lighter, and it puts the weight centralized so that we don't have all that boat side weight ballast as it would be on one side. So it just keeps pushing it over to one side, and it just was driving funky, and then you couldn't climb properly. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go out here and we're going to test to see how this is going to work. So it seems like it's going to back up here a little bit. That's all the way zoomed out. All right. And go see how this is going to work. I wish that stupid hinge right here would not be in the screen. And this is not, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go out here and do a pull a few lines and see how the rocks are sticking today, and see how she does. And play with it. And it's only an 850. It's these batteries here. Good old Gens Ace. I was running these in Fool's Gold for the longest time. Let's see, can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. And they are really good batteries. Just depends on how much you're actually drawing on them, how long they're actually going to last. So we'll get this out there, and we're going to see how it performs with getting the weight off of this skid here and getting it centralized. So we're a lot more balanced out now. So be right back, and we'll get going on this. All right, this is one of our first spots that we usually come to check for traction. It's a pretty vertical spot here, so it's like probably 60 plus degrees. Still doing a little 3-wheel action there, but it's not like it was before. Turn over here, get a little bit more onto that left front. Help it grab. No, we'll try that over here then. A little too steep. Do need that brass on there because the only mud that I've done is just the battery tray. And with no problem, she goes right on up. Let's see if I can back down. Oh yeah, with no problem at all. And then climb right on back up it. With some fairly good speed too, actually. This is we got some good grip out here today. There you go. Sweet. All right, on to the next. Okay, next line from the top. It's a little bit sketchy coming down off of here because, like I said, there's no brass on this. So it makes it a little bit hard to get off of here because there's no rear weight on this thing to hold it down. And it gets real light. Oh, and you didn't follow. That's okay. Let me get the little booger in position here. Where you can see him. There. Can you see that now? Pulling right across there real well. Let's see. I'm still in frame, but you're not on tracking. Oops. Moving off. Moving it over. Boop, boop. There. Now let's see. Now I got to get back over here in frame myself so that I can see where I'm going without busting my ass. So this is quite an interesting little spot here. It'd be nice if I had another camera over here so that you could actually see this, because this is... It gets a little gnarly in here. And this is all just on one little tiny rock out here in the middle of all of this. And you're not following again, but I think you can still see what I'm doing before I get out of frame and have to reacquaint you. Boop, boop. Nope, not on me. Boop, boop. There. Say hello to our little friend. Oh no! Now I really dropped out of frame. Yeah, I don't have as much punch with the 2S, but that's okay. I think we're on it now. I have to come over here on this side here to kind of cliff hang it a little bit to get the skid around. Now we're coming back at you. And it's still not tracking it. Boop, boop. Still trying to figure out why this thing doesn't follow. I think it's just because the object is too far away. Hey, where'd you go? Come back around here. Look at this landscape. Isn't that beautiful? But we're not on that right now. We're over here. There. Now I think it's on it. But that's okay because we're coming right at you anyways. So, as you're seeing in this little long bit, this rig is quite capable. All right. Let's get on to another line. Okay, another nice little vertical piece is basically this whole side here. But like I said, being we don't have brass on here, there's some spots that I just don't want to do, but that's okay. It'll get there. But right here, it usually does pretty good. Get that right rear in there. Get that front to bite. And of course, as usual, the camera is going to make me out to be a liar. There we go. Come over here and do a tiny bit of side hilling at the same time. Oh. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Bite it. Oh, there we go. Yep, that's a good one. I think it lost the track again. Yep, it ain't moving. That's okay. We got the shot. All right, let's try a different one somewhere else. Now this is usually a pretty tough one here because it's more slick. But a lot of times, well, it's like the first one. Might have some pretty good grip to it. And you just kind of dance across, get to this little gap. Sometimes you got to use that gap, but other times you don't really have to. Seems like we got some good grip out here today. Yeah. Nice. And you lost the track again. That's okay. Where's the car? There's the car. Then we come down across here. Real easy little line here. Oh. Kind of going into the sun here, so it's kind of having a hard time tracking. But this nice little spot right here. There you are. There you are. Now you can see it. Real easy. Real easy little transition there. But yeah, we're in the sun, and I think that's what's messing with the AI trackers. It doesn't like the sun in its face, but that's okay. We're going to get it back to where, boop, boop. You can see it now, and you follow it now. It does some pretty decent side hilling, because that's a pretty good little spot right there. Whoop, whoop. And as you can tell, all through here, there's some pretty fun little lines. So, if I can get this sucker to see my truck, look at my truck. Look at me, look at me. It doesn't see it. I don't know if y'all can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it. Yeah. Ah, did it again. The double click doesn't work well when you're trying to find stuff. But anyways, let's do this so you can see where I'm coming down at. So I'm in the top of your screen. Coming right back around at you. So yeah, this little sucker, quite the capable little rig. Put a little bit of brass on it, she'll get even better. So that'll be their next step. I just want to do one little mod at a time to see how it performs. And yeah, it's been doing really, really well. I like it. I like it a lot. Like I've said before, I've been enjoying this truck. Don't tell fool's gold, but almost as much, if not more. So and you lost the track again. That was in the shadow. That sucked. That was a good climb. So, anyways, that'll be a good thumbnail. King of the Hill type stuff right there. All right, guys. There's some more of it. More of Grinch Snot, mullet, Vanquish products, through and through. Hobby Wing, the 2-in-1 Hobby Wing, 2300 kb. Fantastic setup. And the servo is a Sabox 2280 SG Black Addiction Monster. Great combination so far. So Yep. Next step to do on this is throw some brass on it and see what she does then. So, oh, shoot. No, I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to get up there. My knees don't want to do it. So, everybody. Well, that didn't work out very well. Forgot to zoom the camera back out after I got it turned around to me there to do the outro. So, we're doing one later to put on the end of this. So, thank you all for being here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I do out there doing it. And don't forget, like, subscribe, uh, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I put another one up. And share the videos. Let people know. Let's get them out there. So, thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate it. See you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.